The Arab Spring, this is Israel's summer. Here too, a peaceful mass uprising bringing 150,000 Israelis out into the streets of 6 cities on Saturday night. Their chant, "The people demand social justice."
For us, this is a revolution.
I think it's about getting fed up.
The protests have mushroomed since a few hundred young Israelis began camping out on urban boulevards to protest against the doubling of housing costs over the past 5 years. While Israel's poverty rate has been soaring, this is a movement driven by a wide spectrum of the middle class.
I'm working and paying everything, and in the end, I cannot pay the rent and I can pay for education, and the education of the children is not what I want, so I need to pay extra.
On Sunday, outside the Knesset, Israel's parliament, doctors who've shut down most public hospital services demanded Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's personal involvement in negotiations on wages and working conditions. Netanyahu's job approval rating is down to 32%. That's a sharp rebuke to a leader who's been quick to point out that the overall economy is thriving, that the jobless rate is down to a 27-year low, and that Israel's borders and interior are relatively safe. Netanyahu promised to pursue reforms, but warned against radical changes to Israel's free market system.
We need to avoid taking hasty, irresponsible, populist measures that could lead the economy to deteriorate, like European countries that have reached the verge of bankruptcy and massive unemployment.
But the critics say the Prime Minister is responsible for the discontent by presiding over Israel's steady shift from an egalitarian welfare state to one dominated by crony capitalists.
You have some large companies, monopoles, and some tycoons and people of finance that are reaping maybe more than their share.
Elections are still 2 years away, but unless Israel's borders heat up, it's the public souring on Netanyahu that will be his prime concern. Tom Ackerman, Al Jazeera, Jerusalem.